Hey Celeb 20 fans. Today we are diving into an exciting story about the galaxy far, far away and a big twist that's got everyone buzzing. You don't want to miss this. Picture this. Lightsabers flashing, spaceships zooming, and Baby Yoda stealing our hearts. For over a decade, one person has been steering the Star Wars ship through all its wild adventures at Disney. Her name? Kathleen Kennedy. She's the big boss of Lucasfilms, the company behind all those epic movies and shows we love. But hold on to your popcorn, Sleep 20 crew, because rumors are swirling that Kathleen might be ready to hang up her Jedi robes and retire by the end of 2025. Is it true? What does it mean for our favorite galaxy? Let's blast off into this story and find out. If you are new to the Star Wars fandom or just love a good Hollywood tale, Kathleen Kennedy is a name you would need to know. She is the captain of giant spaceship guiding Star Wars ever since Disney brought Lucasfilm way back in 2012 for a whopping $4 billion. That's billion with a big B. Enough money to fill a whole Death Star with gold coins. Before Disney took over, Kathleen worked side by side with George Lucas, the guy who dreamed of Star Wars in the first place. When George decided to step away, he handed her the keys to the kingdom, and she's been in charge ever since. Now, Celeb 20 fans, let's talk about what she has done. Kathleen's time at Lucasfilm has been a roller coaster ride full of huge wins and some bumpy moments. She's kicked things off with Star Wars The Force Awakens in 2015. The movie was a mega hit, raking in over $2 billion at the box office. Imagine that. 2 billion, that's like selling enough movie tickets to fill every seat in a stadium a gazillion times over. It brought back old fans and hooked a whole new generation, like you and me, on lightsabers and X-Wings. But it hasn't been all smooth sailing. Some of her projects like Solo, a Star Wars story in 2018, didn't do so hot. It was the first Star Wars movie to lose money, yikes. And then there is the sequel trilogy. Those movies with Rey, Finn and Kylo Ren. Some fans cheered, others jeered, and the debate still light up the internet like a lightsaber duel. Love her or not, Kathleen's been the one calling the shots, and now the big question on everyone's mind is she really leaving? Here's what things get juicy, Slap 20 fam. A report from the news site called Puck dropped the bombshell. Kathleen Kennedy, now 72 years young, might be ready to step down by the end of 2025. She has lost her friends and some folks at Disney. She has told her close friends and some folks at Disney that she is thinking about retiring after her contract runs out. No official word from Lucasfilm or Disney yet, but the rumor mill is spinning faster than the Millennium Falcon on hyperdrive. Some say she is supposed to leave last year but decided to stick around for one more adventure. Maybe she wanted to finish up projects like the upcoming Mandalorian and Grogu movie hitting the theaters in 2026. Others think she is just ready to kick back after years of running one of the biggest franchises in the universe. Can you blame her? Imagine juggling all those movies, TV shows and fan expectations. It's like herding a pack of wild Wookiees. But wait, before we start planning her goodbye party, someone close to Kathleen told CNN, hold up, nothing's set in the stone yet. They said any big news like this would come straight from the top where the time's right. So Celeb 20 fams, we are left wondering, is she staying or going? It's a mystery bigger than who shot first, Han or Guido. Let's take a trip down memory lane and see what Kathleen's been up to with Star Wars. When she took over in 2012, it's a huge deal. Disney had just bought Lucasfilm and everyone was buzzing about what would happen next. Kathleen didn't waste any time. She teamed up with director J.J. Abrams to bring us The Force Awakens, and boom, Star Wars was back in a big way. It felt like the whole world was talking about it, from kids trading lightsaber toys to grown-up arguing over race parents were. Then came Rogue One in 2016, a gritty spin-off about selling the Death Star plans. Fans loved it and it made over $1 billion score, but not every mission succeeded. Solo, the movie about young Han Solo, hit turbulence. Kathleen had to swap up the original directors partway through, and then it landed in theaters. It didn't make back its budget. Ouch, that's like crashing your spaceship into an asteroid. Things got brighter when Star Wars zoomed into Disney's in 2019. The Mandalorian debuted with the adorable Baby Yoda, aka Grogu, and it was an instant hit. Suddenly, everyone was obsessed with this little green guy, and the Kathleen was the mastermind behind it. She has also given us shows like Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ashoka, and the book Boba Fett. and the Book of Boba Fett. Some were huge wins, others got mixed reviews, but one thing's for sure, Kathleen kept the galaxy growing. If Kathleen does wave goodbye in 2020, what happens to the Star Wars? Don't worry, Slap 20 crew, the Force isn't fading anytime soon. There is that Mandalorian and Grogu movie coming in 2026, starring our favorite helmeted hero and his tiny sidekick. Plus, there is talk of new films from big names like Taika Waititi and James Mangold. And guess what? A guy named Simon Kinberg might be cooking up a whole new Star Wars trilogy. The galaxy's got plenty of stories left to tell. But who will take over if Kathleen leaves? Fans are already placing bets. Some say Jon Favreau, the genius behind The Mandalorian, could step up. Other things Dave Filoni, a Star Wars superfan who has worked on tons of projects, might grab up the reins. Whoever it is, they will have big shoes to fill in, and a galaxy full of fans watching their every move.